Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Rebecca Gardner, and welcome back to another episode of Read Along with me. So today we're gonna be reading 4 chapters. Last episode we read 2 chapters, and basically what happened last 2 chapters is that Melinda talks about the writing prompts that she has been given from her English teacher, and that she has fun writing these writing prompts. And then she talked a little bit more about Andy, aka It, and Melinda is scared of It. He whispers to her ears. He whispered to her, and she just felt creeped out about it. So that's what we read last 2 chapters. But for this chapter, we're gonna read the part where the Martha girls are not being really nice to Heather, and so on. I will tell you more about it in detail after reading. So yeah. And also I am going to be quiet throughout the video because everybody in my house is in bed, so I don't want to wake them up. So yeah, let's get reading. My guidance counselor calls Mom at the store to pave the way for my report card. Must remember to send her a thank you note. By the time we eat dinner, the battle is roaring at full pitch. Grades, blah blah blah. Attitude, blah blah blah. Help around the house, blah blah blah. Not a Ken anymore, blah blah blah. I watched the eruptions. Mount Dad, long doormat now, considered armed and dangerous. Mount St. Mom, oozing lava, spitting flame. Warn the villagers to run into the sea. Behind my eyes, I conjugate irregular Spanish verbs. A minor blizzard blows outside. The weather lady says it's a lake effect storm. The wind from Canada sucks up water from Lake Ontario, runs it through the freeze machine, and dumps it on Syracuse. I can feel the wind fighting to break through our storm windows. I want the snow to bury our house. They keep asking questions like, "What is wrong with you?" and "Do you think this is cute?" How can I answer? I don't have to. They don't want to hear anything I have to say. They ground me until the second coming. I have to come straight home after school unless Mom arranges me to meet with the teacher. I can't go to Heather's. They're going to disconnect the cable. Don't think they'll follow through on that one. I do my homework and show it to them like a good little girl. When they send me to bed, I write a runaway note and leave it on my desk. Mom finds me sleeping in my bedroom closet. She hands me a pillow and closes the door again. No more blah blahs. I open up a paperclip and scratch it across the inside of my wrist, of my left wrist. If a suicide attempt is a cry for help, then what is this? A whimper? A peep? I draw little window cracks of blood, etching line until etching etching line until etching line after line until it stops hurting. It looks like I arm wrestled a rose bush. Mom sees the wrist at breakfast. I don't have time for this, Melinda. She says She said suicide. She says suicide is for cowards. This is an ugly, nasty mom side. She bought a book about it. Tough love, sour sugar, barbed velvet, silent talk. She leaves the book on the back of the toilet to educate me. She has figured that I don't say too much. It bugs her. Lunch with Heather starts cold. Since winter break, she has been sitting at the fringe of the Martha table, and I eat on the other side of her. I can tell something is up as soon as I walk in. All the Marthas are wearing matching outfits. Navy corduroy miniskirts, striped tops, and clear plastic purses. They must have gone shopping together. Heather doesn't match. They hadn't invited her. She is too cool to be nervous about this. I am nervous for her. I take an enormous bite of my PBJ and try not to choke. They wait until she has a mouthful of cottage cheese. Sayabon puts a can of Beets on the table. What's this? It's a can of Beets. No, duh. But we found an entire bag of Beets in the collection closet. They must have come from you. A neighbor gave them to me. They're Beets. People eat them. What's the problem? The rest of the Marthas sigh on cue. Apparently, Beets are not good enough. Real Marthas only collect food that they like to eat, like cranberry juice, dolphin served tuna, or baby peas. I can see Heather dig her nails into her palms under the table. The peanut butter molds to the roof of my mouth like a retainer. That's not all. Your numbers are abysmal. Your numbers are abysmal. What numbers? You can quota. You aren't carrying your weight. You aren't contributing. We've been doing this for a week. I know I'll get more. It's not just the can quota. Your posters are ridiculous. My little brother could have done a better job. It's no wonder no one wants to help us. You've turned this project into a joke. Emily slides her tray across to Heather. Heather gets up without a word and clears it away. Traitor. She isn't going to stick up for my posters. The peanut butter in my mouth hardens. Sayabon pokes Emily and looks at the door. It's him! Andy Evans. Sorry. It's him. Andy Evans just walked in. I think he's looking for you, Em. I turn around. They're talking about it. Andy Evans. Short, stabby name. Andy Evans, who strolls in carrying a takeout bag from Taco Bell. He offers the cafeteria monitor a burrito. Emily and Sayabon giggle. Heather returns her smile back in place and asks if Andy is as bad as everyone says. Emily blushes the color of canned beets. It's just a rumor. Fact, he's gorgeous. Fact, he's rich. Fact, he's just the itziest bit dangerous and he called me last night. Rumor, he sleeps with it. He sleeps with anything. The peanut butter locks my jaws close. I don't believe it. Rumors are spread by jealous people. Hi, Andy. Did you bring enough lunch for everyone? It feels like the Prince of Darkness has swept his cloak over the table. The lights dim. I shiver. Andy stands behind me to flirt with Emily. I lean into the table to stay as far away from him as I can. The table saws me in half. Emily's mouth moves. A fluorescent lights glittering on her mouth. The other girls scooch toward Emily to soak up her attractiveness rays. Andy must be talking too. I can feel deep vibrations in my backbone, like a thudding speaker. I can't hear the words. He twirls my ponytail in his fingers. Emily's eyes narrow. I mumble something idiotic and run for the bathroom. I leave lunch into the toilet, then wash my face with ice water that comes out of the hot faucet. Heather does not come looking for me. The cement lab sky hangs inches above our heads. Which direction is east? It has been so long since I've seen the sun. I can't remember. Turtlenecks creep out of bottom drawers. Turtle faces pull back into weather clothes. We won't see some kids until spring. Mr. Freeman is in trouble, big time. He gave up paperwork when the school board exited out his supply budget. They have caught up with him. Teachers just handed the second marking period grades, and Mr. Freeman gave out 210 A's. Someone smelled a rat, probably the office secretary. I wonder if they called him down to principal's office and put this on his permanent record. He has stopped working on his canvas, the painting we all thought was going to be this awesome earth-shattering piece of art that would be auctioned for $1 million. The art room is cold. Mr. Freeman's face, a shade of gray purple. If he wasn't so depressed, I'd ask him what the name of that color is. He just sits on his stool, a blue broken cricket husk. No one talks to him. We blow our fingers to warm them and sculpt or draw or paint or sketch or in my case, carve. I start a new linoleum block. My last tree looked like it had died from some fungal infection, not the effect I wanted at all. The cold makes the linoleum stiffer than usual. I dig the chisel into the block and push, trying to follow the line of a tree trunk. I follow the line of my thumb instead. And gash myself. I swear and stick my thumb into my mouth. Everybody looks at me, so I take it out again. Mr. Freeman hurries over with a box of Kleenex. It is in a deep cut, and I shake my head when he asks if I want to go to the nurse's office. He washes my chisel off in the sink and puts bleach on it, some sort of AIDS regulation. When it is germ-free and dry, he carries it back toward my table, but stops in front of his canvas. He hasn't finished it yet. Finished painting. The bottom right corner is empty. The prisoners faces are menacing. You can't take your eyes off them. I wouldn't want a painting like that hanging over my couch. It looks like it might come alive at night. Mr. Freeman steps back, as if he has just seen something new in his own picture. He slices the canvas into my chisel, ruining it with the long, ripping sound that makes the entire class gasp. My report card. Attitude D, lunch C, clothes C-, social studies D, biology B, English C-, Spanish C-, algebra C-, gym C-, art A. So now we're going to go into the third marking period. The wombat is dead. No assembly, no vote. Principal made an announcement this morning. He said Hornets better represent the Merryweather spirit than foreign marsupials. Plus, the wombat mascot costume was going to suck the money from the proms committee's budget. We are the Hornets, and that is final. The seniors support this decision totally. They wouldn't be able to hold up their heads if the prom had to be moved from the Holiday Inn ballroom to the gym. That would be so elementary school. Our cheerleaders are working on annoying chants that end in lots of buzzing. I think this is a mistake. I have visions of opposing teams making enormous flywaters and giant cans of insecticide out of papier-mâché to humiliate us during halftime programs. I'm allergic to hornets. One sting and my skin bubbles with hives and my throat closes up. So basically what happens is that Melinda's guiding counselor has contacted with her mom, and her parents are going on and on about her grades, her attitude, and that Melinda needs to help around the house and blah blah blah. And the girls are not being really nice to Heather. The Martha girls. And Andy came in and he was like, well, not like what I was doing, but he has like, he leans over Melinda to flirt with Emily, and that totally creeped her out too. Like, the way that she described it is as if a prince of darkness has his cloak over the table around her. And she ran away once again. Then we learned that Mr. Freeman is in trouble. He's in trouble with the school board. And he was kind of frustrated with the students because he gave... Well, I don't think he's frustrated with the students. In the movie, he's kind of frustrated with the students because he gave away 210 A's in the class. he was more, if you think about it, he's a bit more stressed about the school board putting him on the line because of the art supplies that are like, I guess, not within the budget. And then they changed the mascot from wombats to hornets. And that's what we read. And yeah, I don't have a discussion question for you today. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and leave your request in the comments below. Well, yeah, but also guys, let's get the discussion going. Seriously, I've been getting comments like, great video, cool content, keep it up, good job, blah blah blah. And I was like, really? Where's the real discussion? I mean, I do appreciate these comments though, but I really want to get this real discussion going on this book, because it just has a lot of things that it's good, that is worth talking about. Yeah, so yeah, give it a thumbs up and let's get the discussion going, people, and subscribe to my channel and click on the bell so that new episodes will be coming, that you'll know when new episodes are coming. They'll be coming every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and Sunday, and I will still be doing covers. That will be every Monday as well. It's just a way for me to branch out. Well, yeah, branch out. It's a way for me to incorporate reading into my life, into my channel. Yes, my life. Because reading is my life. But I want to incorporate that into my channel, you know? And yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to stay happy, stay safe, and stay cool. And I'm off to the moon, and I will be back soon.